Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Farhan Lisadi, and I'm here with my friend Vanessa Carlincia. We are from Computer Science Department in Bina Nusantara University. In this occasion, we will present our research about effectiveness of helmet detection implementation in traffic law enforcement in Indonesia using YOLO version 5. The background of our research is Indonesia faces difficulties in enforcing traffic regulation due to rising vehicle ownership and frequent incidents involving motorcycles. Electronic traffic law enforcement, or ETLE, often known as e-ticketing, is one of the government solutions to minimize traffic violation and raise public awareness about traffic regulation. The effectiveness of ETLE is still up for discussion, especially in terms of its ability to detect motorcycle helmet usage. The purpose of this research is to evaluate the effectiveness of electronic traffic law enforcement by analyzing how helmets can be detected by surveillance camera using YOLO version 5, a real-time object detection system. The problem formulation is the traffic violation that occurs very often, and the violation that cannot be covered by ETLE are two-wheeled drivers, where most of them were not wearing helmets. This increases the risk of accidents. If two-wheeled drivers do not wear helmets, the risk of an accident will be much more fatal. Therefore, it is necessary to monitor the use of helmet on two-wheeled vehicles. The benefits of this research is currently electronic traffic law enforcement is a law enforcement system in Indonesia which is the basis for discipline for road users when passing through traffic. With ETLE in Indonesia, it will be the main goal for the government and law enforcement so that Indonesian citizens can drive with discipline. All related works. The first paper is Helmet Detection on Two-Wheeler Riders Using Machine Learning by Mayuri Raut and others, published in International Journal for Research in Applied Science and Engineering Technology in 2023. This research paper developed a system to detect motorcyclists who are not wearing helmets, which taken from the component motorbike detection, number plate to recognize the riders who are not wearing helmets, and helmet detection. In this paper, they utilized support vector machine. Motorcycle detection achieves 93% classification accuracy between motorcycles and non-motorcycles. Convolutional neural network and SVM classifiers are used for helmet detection. However, due to the insufficient data, deep neural network perform less well than random forest, which perform better in this situation. When a registered owner's license plate is recognized without a helmet, citations are automatically issued to them via optional character recognition. Future advancements centering on managing and vehicle augmenting data collection are imperative to augment word implementation and system dependability. The second paper is analysis of helmet detection on motor drivers to detect traffic violation using the You Only Can Look Once method, YOLO version 4, by Nadia Hanifa Febriana, published in Modima Journal 2023. The data training process using the YOLO V4 configuration takes a very long time, approximately 16 hours, and has a small learning rate, which is 0.001, resulting in a data evaluation with a 75 MAP value, and the best MFP value obtained in YOLO V4 parameter configuration is 99.89%. Also, the map value obtained in YOLO V4 is fully visible for the real testing. Meanwhile, the YOLO V4 tiny configuration has a higher learning rate than YOLO V4, which is 0.00261, and the map value obtained was lower than YOLO V4. The best MAP value obtained in the YOLO V4 tiny parameter configuration is 62.5%. Also, the MAP value obtained on YOLO V4 Tiny is not visible for real testing. The time required for YOLO V4 Tiny configuration for data training process is shorter than YOLO V4 configuration. The next paper is a hybrid approach for helmet detection for rider safety using image processing, machine learning, and artificial intelligence by M. Swapna and others, published in International Journal of Computer Science Application in 2019. The system developed by Swapna offers a method for identifying traffic offenders, particularly motorcyclists who are not wearing helmets, by generating database of offenders with snapshot proofs. The system uses an open source technology like OpenCV, TensorFlow, and Tesseract, which help the system cost-effective. Under fair lightning condition, this research shows that the system works reliably and accurately. The next paper is a comparative study of YOLO V5 model performance for image localization and classification by Michael Horford and others, published in 33rd Central European Conference on Information and Intelligence System in 2022. The application of YOLO V5 algorithm emphasized the integration of advanced computer vision techniques and the accessibility within the PyTorch framework. The YOLO V5 simplifies the training process and improves the object identification performance compared to its predecessor. especially in YOLO Version 3. It extends its usefulness across a wide range of a real-world setting by providing the multiple architecture solutions that address varying level of complexity. Recent iterations like YOLO Version 6 and YOLO Version 7 shows additional improvements, especially in identifying small objects in crowded surroundings, while intensive testing in various datasets and conditions is still under progress. The paper highlights the significance of explainable AI system that offers clear explanation for the algorithm's judgments. Overall, even though object detection and real-time processing skills have significantly improved with YOLO version 5 and its predecessors, further study and development are necessary to fully realize the promise in a range of real-world applications.
The next one, this research employs a variety of writing techniques.
In this study, the empirical juridical method is applied through modeling with YOLO v5 algorithm and datasets from RoboFlow. This methodology will aid in the analysis of how well Indonesian traffic laws are enforced when helmet detection is put into practice. The modeling process includes several stages.
The first one, data collection, is collecting datasets from RoboFlow.
Next, data preprocessing, preparing and cleaning datasets from RoboFlow.
Next, model training, training YOLO v5 model using preprocessed datasets.
Next, model evaluation, evaluating model performance using metrics such as precision, recall, and F1 score.
Next, implementation and testing, implementing the model for helmet detection and testing the model using a real-life case to measure the model's effectiveness. Next, model training, to train the YOLO v5 algorithm models by using 80% of the datasets from RoboFlow. Last one, model testing, an analysis will be carried out on the performance of the model that has been trained. To test this analysis, 20% of the dataset from RoboFlow will be used to evaluate the model.
This is our model performance using dataset with Apache 50. The next one is model performance using dataset with Apache 100.
This is the result of our Apache 50 and Apache 100.
The first one trained our box loss. Apache 100 decreased more than Apache 50. Apache 100 decreased until it reaches around 0.075 at the end. Apache 50 only decreased reach around 0.085. The model training with Apache 100 shows better loss reduction. The second one, trim object loss. Apache 100 increases about 0.012, then stabilize. Apache 50 only increased about 0.013, then decrease slightly. Both show a similar trend, but Apache 100 being slightly more stable at the end. Next, train classification loss. Apache 100 decreases more than Apache 50. Apache 100 decreases around 0.03. Apache 50 only decrease reach around 0.035. Model training with Apache 100 shows better reduction in classification loss. Next, metrics or precision. Apache 100 reaches about 0.35 at the end. Apache 50 only reaches about 0.32 at the end. This shows that Apache 100 had a higher precision. Next, metrics or recall. Apache 100 reaches about 0.6 at the end, and Apache 50 only reaches about 0.55 at the end.
This shows that Apache 100 model had a higher recall.
Next, fall box loss, fall object loss, and fall classification loss. Shows a similar trend to their respective train loss, with Apache 100 model training generally achieving a lower value.
The last one, metrics MAP 0.5 and MAP 0.5 to 0.95.
Apache 100 achieved a higher value for both metrics. Apache 50 had a lower value but still shows an improvement. Overall, the model trained for Apache 50 and Apache 100 shows that Apache 100 had a better performance in terms of loss reduction and improvement in evaluation metrics compared to Apache 50. Also, the time required to train the YOLO v5 model using Apache 50 is 1.311 hours. Meanwhile, the time required to train the YOLO v5 model using Apache 100 is 2.25 hours. However, it should be noted that the improvement from Apache 50 to Apache 100 is not significant. So our conclusion, this paper analyzed the effectiveness of helmet detection in Indonesia using YOLO v5 object detection system.
This YOLO v5 model trained dataset from RoboFlow with 283 image, which 140 image label as helmet and 95 image label as no helmet.
In this research, we trained the model using Apache 50 compared with Apache 100. However, the improvement was not very significant between Apache 50 and Apache 100.
This research aims to support the development of law enforcement system in Indonesia to be more effective. This research demonstrates YOLO v5 can be one of the effective tools for helmet detection to support traffic law enforcement in Indonesia. Implementation of this system will improve awareness for the civilian safety while riding motorbike using helmets.
That's all about our presentation. Thank you for attention.